I was only on Ozempic for about 4 months when I ended up in the ICU, an intensive care unit, for 10 days. I nearly died.
Ashley suffered what's now emerging as a serious concern, a severe gastrointestinal reaction to the drug.
The doctors told me it was what they call a perfect storm. The side effects of the Ozempic gave me pancreatitis. The pancreatitis caused me to vomit uncontrollably. I actually remember one of the ER doctors telling me that he roped in every specialist that he could so that he could try to save my life.
Despite her near-death experience, Ozempic had been doing what it's become famous for. Ashley was losing the kilos. But when she stopped taking the drug and returned home from hospital, she quickly put weight back on. What she did next was confounding.
I'm quite ashamed of this. At one point, I actually went back on Ozempic because I hated how much weight I had regained. And my doctors gave it to me. They said, okay, well, we're going to monitor you more closely this time. And after 2 months, I had pancreatitis again. It made me realize, like, okay, this medication is harmful.
Hey there, my name is Joshua. I'm an endocrinologist doctor specialized in nutrition. Yes, I know this is scary, right? Can you imagine yourself in this woman's shoes? I really hope you can't. But my question is, why have I appeared here for you today? Are you struggling to lose weight like her? Have you ever thought about, or are you currently using any type of semaglutide medication? Have you tried every possible diet? If so, I beg you to watch this video until the end, because I'm sure it will soon be blocked or banned. And I promise what I'm going to tell you will blow your mind. Yes, no one tells you what I'm about to share, so make yourself and your family a favor and watch this video till the end. If not you, I'm sure someone close to you is now using one of those medications, right? This is once in a lifetime information that will change your perspective. Most people out there don't want you to know about it. They are actually doing everything they can to hide this information from you. And why? Because the interested are not truly concerned about your health. No, they are not. It hurts to hear that those who should take care of people are the ones hurting us. But the reality is that they are only focused on your money and their profits. Unfortunately, that's how most things work nowadays. However, there are serious and concerned scientists and doctors who want you to know the truth. So first, listen to what these physicians have to say in order to understand what those medications are.
What is Ozempic? So when we eat, right, when you eat carbohydrates, your gut releases a hormone, which is GLP-1 is the most common one. There's other ones. GLP-1 stimulates your pancreas to release insulin. Insulin basically opens up the receptors on the surface of the cells and grabs the sugar from the blood, takes it inside the cell and turns it into energy. This is what's supposed to happen. These medications, like semaglutides, are GLP-1 agonists. They bind on that receptor that releases more insulin. So it regulates your insulin, but at the same time, one of the side effects of it is it basically shuts down your appetite. So it works in different ways. It takes your cravings away. If I tell you that my patients who are alcoholics, patients who smoke, patients who bite their nails, patients who use drugs, any sort of addiction, it curbs that also.
What is Ozempic and why is everyone talking about it? I'm pharmacist Sultan with Prescription Doctor and I'll explain. Ozempic is a prescription medication used to treat type 2 diabetes. But there's more. It's also being used for weight loss. But wait, it's not actually licensed for that. Ozempic contains semaglutide, which helps lower blood sugar and can make you feel full for longer. That's why many people are using it off-label to lose weight. But it's not for everyone, as it can come with some pretty bad side effects such as stomach pain, nausea and more.
Okay, you already understand what this medication and this hormone do to your body, but after all, what is this medication? In the 1990s, scientists discovered that a type of lizard, the Gila monster, a reptile with a slow digestion, possessed a substance called exendin-4, which is similar to the GLP-1 that we humans have, and that slows down stomach emptying, thereby increasing satiety. Although its venomous bite can cause serious complications for a human, in November 2024, A man died in Colorado, USA after being bitten by his pet Gila monster. This small animal is behind one of the most impactful medical discoveries in health today. In its venom, researchers discovered an enzyme that would inspire scientists to develop medications that increase the activity of a hormone receptor, which are now widely sold in pharmacies. This substance led to the creation of the first medication in this class approved in 2005 called exenatide. With the advancement of research, medications with longer durations of action emerged, such as semaglutide, which is Ozempic, and tirzepatide, which is Mounjaro. Now, a new medication called retatrutide will be named Godzilla in honor of this lizard. Indeed, the circulation of this type of medication is relatively new. It hasn't even been 20 years yet, and recently, due to the large number of users and the extreme popularization of this type of medication, new research has begun studying what is happening to people who are using them. Now listen to what these other doctors have to say and draw your own conclusions. We've also included some reports to show you what we want you to see. Yes, I wish I were making all this up so you would buy some bad course we created. I swear I would prefer that, and you'll understand why soon. But no, you can go on Google or any search tool and see for yourself everything I'm talking about.
Black box warning on Ozempic, Wegovy, Zepbound, Trulicity, Byetta, you name it. All of them have a black box warning that this Gila monster venom, and the venom protein for those interested is called Exendin-4, EXENDIN-4. Black box warning is within 12 to 36 months, you will develop medullary thyroid cancers of all kinds. Oncologists around the world, after seeing my interviews about this drug being made from venom, have told me it's not thyroid cancers they're seeing in all their Ozempic patients. It's exploding breast cancer diagnoses in them. You're going to see every form of cancer from these drugs. FDA just added another warning that it causes gastroparesis. Do you know what that is? Paralyzed stomach for years, meaning you will vomit every day for the rest of your life. And there is a CNN article from last year says hundreds of thousands now have paralyzed stomachs that cannot be reversed for years after stopping Ozempic. Anybody with diabetes, this drug is promoted for diabetes. It is published. It worsens and speeds up diabetic retinopathy. Do you know what that is? You will be blind faster.
Medical experts are sounding the alarm over fresh evidence that weight loss drugs can seriously damage your eyesight. A new study out of the US suggests that active ingredients in drugs like Ozempic and Mounjaro can cause inflammation and block blood flow to the optic nerve, leading to severe and sometimes permanent blindness. They say more research is needed on the drug's long-term effects.
Ozempic can greatly increase the risk of hair loss, new research says. Let me explain. Ozempic is a drug used to treat diabetes, but has received much attention for the last 2 years for its use in Hollywood and influencer culture. Originally a drug used for diabetes for its help in the body producing insulin, it has become a go-to treatment for weight loss as it suppresses the appetite. Popular cultural commentators like Katya and Meg Stalter recently summarized the use of Ozempic and its known side effects in entertainment on a podcast, saying,
"All the agents at CAA are blowing up the bathrooms on Ozempic."
Oh my God.
That's what I heard. Everybody
How is that hotter than being fat?
Though the official Ozempic website does list 5 side effects, including nausea, diarrhea, stomach pain, vomiting, and constipation, hair loss is not one of them. This study, done by researchers at University of British Columbia, followed a group of 1,926 Ozempic users. Their results demonstrate an increased risk of hair loss with Ozempic in women.
What about Ozempic?
I find it interesting because of all the impact it's having on society. And it is a very powerful tool. The problem with it is no one is being necessarily taught how to come off it. So if we look at Ozempic and how powerful the GLP-1 is, we see it does invoke an appetite switch where it mutes the appetite. It dampens cravings. So we see a rapid weight loss, but that rapid weight loss is lean mass. So that comes back to the WALL-E picture where you can't get up because you don't have lean mass. I fear for society who doesn't have the opportunity to learn how to come off it through proper strength training, exercise modalities, and nutrition to support the weight loss that comes with Ozempic use.
What about
people look old because they lose the muscle mass in their face, the elasticity in their skin, because the muscles in their body don't hold them up anymore. Muscle mass is the key. So when you see Ozempic face, what you're actually seeing is a loss of muscle around the eyes and cheeks. Because Ozempic makes you lose muscle mass, it doesn't just get lost in your big thigh muscles. It gets lost in the muscles around the orbits of your eyes and around your face. The thing that made you look youthful is really the muscles in the underlying tissue. So when you take Ozempic, you lose the muscles in your face and you look older. And all you really wanted to do was lose a bit of tummy fat, when all you needed to do is get on the treadmill a little bit more, eat a little bit less, and lift some weights so that your metabolism goes up and you would look younger. Instead, you could really sabotage yourself by losing muscles in your face, looking old because you're taking a prescription medication.
So if you thought Ozempic face was a problem when you're taking Ozempic, the aging process that happens as a result of fat loss and weight loss, what I'm about to share with you is a lot more important and something I want you to really, really take to heart and also share, because this could be life or death and really important to understand this. So there's been a number of deaths that have been reported throughout the country on patients who have undergone general anesthesia who have been on Ozempic. And the problem is they're having issues with aspiration pneumonia, which basically means that your stomach is still full of food at the time of surgery, despite being told to stop eating for about 8 hours, and then that food makes its way up and goes into the lungs, and then oftentimes causes a very, very heavy chemical reaction in the lungs that leads to, unfortunately, death in many cases.
Ozempic kills hunger, and that's one of the reasons it's causing people to lose weight. You need food to make hair and nails and muscles and hormones and neurotransmitters. Still not the only problem. We don't know what it does to the microbiome, and the microbiome is what is making serotonin that keeps us happy. The microbiome, there's a set of bacteria in our gut called the estrobolome that break estrogen down. I want to know long term what Ozempic's going to do to the microbiome, because if we destroy our microbiome, you destroy your body and you destroy your mind. So where's the research on that? Still not the worst. The last one that I will tell you is that it's the empowerment piece. When I inject something into me and I lose weight, who do I give credit to?
Ozempic. You're codependent on Ozempic.
Yes, my friend, crazy, isn't it? I warned you. How are you feeling now? Hopeless, shocked, powerless, scared? I was like that too when I first found out about all that. But wait, because the best is yet to come, yes. What if I told you there are other information they also don't want to release not to lose money? So now come with me and picture, imagine a world where you're not constantly battling hunger pangs or energy crashes. A world where you lose weight easily and naturally and don't need to spend a lot on expensive medications, develop serious diseases, or deal with several dangerous side effects. No, because it's all cheap, natural and simple. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, it's not just a fantasy anymore. So let me introduce you to your body's secret weapon against overeating. This natural hormone everyone is talking about and trying to synthetically reproduce in various ways to use as medication is like a superhero for your appetite, keeping you feeling satisfied and energized throughout the day. As I said, one of the main benefits of this hormone is that it helps balance insulin levels. This is essential to avoid those energy spikes that can lead to uncontrollable cravings and excessive food intake. With a healthy insulin balance, your body will learn to burn fat more efficiently, making weight loss easier and more natural. Curious about how to harness the power of this hormone?
So when this naturally occurring hormone is released into the bloodstream after you eat, it helps you start feeling full. It helps you be content between meals. It helps to reduce appetite or hunger. So what the pharmaceutical industry has done is to harness this hormone, reproduce it synthetically into a drug which is called semaglutide, and give it back to an individual to enhance reduction in appetite. So it's very similar to taking something that's within our body, giving it back to someone in a pharmacologic sense, and improving their condition or the problem that they have.
Stay tuned, because I'm about to reveal some mind-blowing strategies that could transform your relationship with food forever. The great news they don't want you to know is what we are going to uncover now to you. Are you ready? Just like those lizards, but compatible to our species, we already have this hormone inside of us. Our body produces it naturally in certain conditions. So you don't actually have to take synthetic forms of this hormone from other animals to lose weight. It can be produced naturally by your body. And I'm just about to tell you how you can do that. So stay with me.
And we've all heard of Ozempic and how it's a GLP-1, how it's supposed to help you burn belly fat and lose all that extra weight very fast, right? But I have something shocking I'm going to tell you. There is a GLP-1 just like Ozempic out there, but it's natural. And the biggest thing is there is no side effects.
Did you know that you can increase your body's own GLP-1 production naturally? Unless you've been living under a rock for the past year, you've probably heard of GLP-1.
Doctors and nutritionists have found a way to stimulate the production of this hormone and simulate those expensive medications naturally inside us. And here's the real game changer. It controls hunger and regulates your insulin levels without using any chemicals at all. Completely natural. That means no more roller coaster rides of sugar highs and lows, and it's totally safe for your health. It's like having a personal nutritionist and energy manager working 24/7 inside your body. Many people are already aware of this and are benefiting from this strategy. Listen to what those women have to say.
I didn't experience constant hunger like I did before. It was as if my cravings had diminished significantly, and I was able to reduce the amount of food I was consuming without feeling deprived. Over time, I lost 12 kilos, and it felt so much easier than any other method I had tried. I finally found a way to manage my weight that worked for me, and I am incredibly grateful for the OZP diet. It has truly changed my life.
Hey everybody, Ro here. I'm standing with Nurse Steph Koch here.
Hey, how's it going?
She's going to tell us about the system that she's been using and her success story.
Awesome.
Before and after pictures as well.
All right. Well, I've been a nurse for over 27 years, and I was gaining weight and menopause. This is my before picture right here, and here's another before picture. That's me before the protocol, and whoops, hold on. That's me. Before. And that's me after. So the key to this is I've been able to maintain it. As you can see, I got a flat stomach, no menopausal belly fat. I've been able to maintain it for 3 years, Rose.
No dieting?
No.
No keto?
No.
None of those things?
No. And this protocol tastes delicious. No adverse side effects. It's basically the plant version for Ozempic. So if you're struggling with stubborn belly fat, you want to lose weight, you're tired of the yo-yo diets, this is a lifestyle change that will change your life, and it's basically risk-free. You got 90 days to try it, and we have a satisfaction guarantee and a blood work guarantee. So it's amazing. I highly recommend it. I've never seen anything work like it in my 27 years of nursing. So
thank you. Right. Get on it. Risk-free.
Katie, I'm a wife, hairstylist, and mom of 3, and I've recently lost over 75 pounds and reversed my prediabetes. Ever wonder why some foods keep you full longer and help manage your sugar cravings? That's why we're going to chat about a little hero called GLP-1. GLP-1 stands for glucagon-like peptide 1. It's a natural helper in our bodies that has a big job. Think of GLP-1 as a traffic light in your body. It tells your body, hey, slow down there, and makes you feel full and satisfied after meals. Also gives a little nudge to our pancreas to help control blood sugar levels. But this is the best part. You can boost this GLP-1 by eating fiber-rich foods.
I was in use of those medication, and there were days when I had to make myself eat. At one point, I think I became malnourished because of all the nausea and diarrhea, but my lab numbers were beautiful, so I stayed on it. But once I found the OZP diet, I started eating the right foods, and my joint pain almost resolved itself, and losing the weight took the pressure off my knees.
I do not agree with Ozempic. I think it's bullshit. I think anyone on it that doesn't need it is quite literally selfish, and that's just my opinion. I understand that people are really struggling to lose weight, and of course there's issues with their blood sugar, and I think those types of people can definitely take it. But I think if you're taking it as an easy way out, taking it away from actually diabetic people that need it, it's not. I don't think that's right, in my opinion. But if you're interested in it and you're like, oh, I want to know what that is, I have found the natural version of it.
How good is that for you? Imagine losing weight effortlessly without needing to count calories or go hungry. With no side effects and no worries about getting sick. And on the contrary, you will get healthier and healthier. By stimulating the natural production of this hormone, you can effectively and safely simulate the effects of those expensive medications, naturally without contraindications or side effects. Not feeling sick, headaches, nausea, or anything. We also provide practical step-by-step explanations on how you can implement these changes to achieve your goals efficiently and enjoyably. With our method, you will discover that weight loss can be very simple. You will start to notice that without even realizing it, the amount of food you consume decreases. Meals become more satisfying and you will feel lighter and more energized. The beauty of all this is that you don't have to make huge sacrifices. Just by eating correctly, you begin to transform your relationship with food and your body. It's easy, it's natural, and best of all, it's effective. Get ready for a weight loss journey where you will feel in control, satisfied, and motivated. The Natural Ozempic diet teaches you how to naturally stimulate the production of GLP-1, the miraculous hormone we mentioned, which is the primary goal of those dangerous medications, but through food instead, totally natural. This new guide is here to be your ally, and with it, losing weight will be so easy that you'll hardly notice the change. The good news, this entire new world is available to you today at an incredible 70% discount off the original price. The bad news, only the first 50 people who click the link below will benefit from this exclusive offer. Don't let this opportunity slip away. Time is of the essence. Click now on the button below and take the first step towards a healthier, happier you. Your future self is counting on you and your health can't wait any longer. Trust me, you can go ahead without any worry. I swear to you, you've never seen anything like it before. You'll see that this program is going to blow your mind and show you a whole new world of knowledge and possibilities you have never thought about. Just click the button now and thank me later. Don't waste this lifetime opportunity. I promise you won't regret listening to me, my friend. I just can't wait to meet you on the other side.